Rose Califer City Tour. The island we're standing on is Buastrum, the main island, and the largest in Rose Califer. The upper half of the island is the city itself, where everyone lives and works. The lower half is the energy hub. It sits close to Scommel Hollow and slurps up ether energy from it all day to power the whole island.
Wow, there's so many Bangbu here. Feels like way more than anywhere in New Area.
That's right. Over 60% of the population here is Bangbu. Because they help Rose Califer carry out the single most important mission tied to humanity's survival. The non-stop calculation of the Hollow's master data, otherwise known as the Rosetta data.
The Rosetta data?
I see. No wonder this place is so far away from the city, and why its existence has to stay.
What's with you two? That whatever data, is it really that impressive?
Whoa, hold up. You went into the Hollow without knowing that? Rosetta data is the master copy for all Hollow data.
You realize that explains absolutely nothing.
All right, okay, I'll simplify. Even with professional equipment, any data we collect from a Hollow gradually starts accumulating errors. That data has to be cross-checked against the Rosetta data to correct the errors before it becomes a usable carrot. In other words, without the Rosetta data, the Hollow goes right back to being giant labyrinths. And since only Rose Califer can calculate it, this place is known as the Celestial Nexus.
The Celestial Nexus. That's pretty fitting.
Wise, I never thought we'd get to visit the birthplace of Rosetta data.
Yeah, you could call this place sacred for proxies. See that tower with the clock over there? Behind it, there's a whole stretch of buildings. That's the CCD. That's where Rosetta data is processed. Bangbu and researchers are working non-stop.
Huh. So do humans living here all just spend their days cooped up in labs?
No way. People live here. They still need somebody handling food, clothes, and all that other necessary.
So Rose Califer has plenty of departments. Take Billy and me, for example. We work for the External Strategy Department, which mainly handles everything related to New Eridu. And because of our ties to the Marcel Group, Bangbu Tech Support also falls under us. It's okay if that doesn't all make sense yet. Give it a few days and you'll pick things up. Oh, the Hunter Bus is here. Everyone hop on, unless you feel like walking all the way to your dorm.
Wise, get in here.
Be right there. This is my first time riding a flying bus.
Feels pretty different from an airship, right?
Hey, look over there! That's one huge hole!
That's Buastrum's Central Hub Station.
Oh, so it's a station! No wonder there's a big clock.
Belle, look at that massive tower.
That's the Airspace Control Tower, a prime landmark of Buastrum. The Administrative Affairs Department primarily works there and in the surrounding towers.
Sounds like desk work.
Arriving at Beckford Street.
This is our stop.
Already at the stop? Aw, I wasn't ready for the ride to be over.
You'll be here for a while anyway. Once you settle in, you can ride the bus as often as you want. It's just a short walk to where you'll be staying. Everyone, follow me. Yeah, the station passage is under maintenance. Let's go this way. Stay close, all right? Billy will chew me out if you guys get...
Oh, look! What's that on the wall over there? Wise, look at the person on this poster.
The obvious pink here.
Isn't that Remiel?
Whoa, it says wanted on here.
It actually says wanted? So it's true after all. Shirley did try to assassinate Lady Sun.
Of course it's true. Why would something like this be fake?
It just doesn't feel real.
Manager! We actually went toe-to-toe with a legendary threat like her! Now that's a proper clash of good and evil! Something people will be talking about for ages!
But we're still carrying the W engine she left behind. Nobody's gonna think we're involved.
Oh, that? Yeah, don't worry about it. The permit, jointly signed by the city administration and Rose Califer, your contact with her was classified as passive involvement. It's already been confirmed that there was no cooperation or shared intent.
You scared me.
The mayor personally vouched for you guys.
Maybe it has something to do with everything we've been through.
But this whole attempted assassination of Sunbringer charge. Norma, what really happened here? How could things between two first-generation...
I'm not really sure myself. I was in the lab that day when the alarm suddenly went off across the entire... But the warrant came directly from Airspace Patrol. Come on, getting you settled into your new place is what's important. Beckford Street is just up ahead. This is also the liveliest area in New Astra.
Whoa. There's a lot to take in here.